Hey everyone, welcome back to Zero to AI Builder on Learn with Acushla. Today, we are building something real, a RAG-powered chatbot for my wife's business, Exquisite Edibles. I can't wait to feature this application. So after the whole demo project, I will further polish the app, maybe feed in with more data for real-world usage. A quick reminder of what we have done so far. The last episode, we did a multi-agent system for writing a blog post or an article. So we had several agents in the pipeline where we have the writer, the SEO, legal, ethics, meta, and the final agent, the one that saves it to the local desktop with the file type that we need. So that was really cool. So you can host that, take that to the cloud, and every time you want to generate an article, you could do that. So you can expand on that application to several projects. Like maybe you want an AI that generates different tweets. For example, you can plug in and say, okay, you drop an idea that you have, so and each of them would tailor their tweets to Twitter, to Facebook, to Instagram tweets with ones that generate image, maybe if you want, or plug in something. So we can have that. Maybe in the future we can decide to build something like that that immediately builds, and then we can automate it as well, so that when we put in our API key for Facebook, for Twitter, it automatically posts those items on our account. Let's focus on today's project. So today we're going to do work on a chatbot trained on Exquisite Edibles data, and we're going to set up, also try to see how we can set up our Flowise on the cloud. There's a free account that you can do minimal stuff, but it's good for a walkthrough. It's good for a start. And so if you don't want to go through the hassle of setting up your Flowise on your local laptop or having issues, you can just set up one on the cloud and play with it. So we're also going to look at Supabase. It's an online database platform that allows you to set up a database like PostgreSQL for storing and managing structured data. So if we're going to feed in the AI with data, we need to store it somewhere where the AI will always retrieve it from. So which is like a vector database explanation, and connect Flowise for document embeddings. We would also look at SerpAPI. SerpAPI is it's like a tool that allows the chatbot or OpenAI LLM, large language models, to do real-time Google search. Most of these language models, they have a limited date on which they were trained, so they can only give information within that time frame. So if you want to get the most recent information, you have to give them access to internet to do a Google search or search the internet to get those information. So we would import Exquisite Edibles data, menu, pricing, and policies into our LLM, and allow it to learn and answer from the chatbot we will be creating. So we will test customer queries like, okay, how I want to buy parfait, and just go through a typical sequence that a customer would come to make order. Yeah, basically that. Let's dive in. Today we are going to look at RAG application. We're going to create a simple chatbot that relies on the information we provide instead of general AI knowledge. Just going to add, let me add this LLM. No, let's add the agent. So if we add an agent, for example, OpenAI, just going to add my parameters, and oh, we have ChatGPT 5. So I'm just going to stick with this for the meantime, for the sake of token. So if we do this, just getting something straight before we proceed. So if we play this, let me save this to a RAG application. So if I say, what is my name? So you see, I'm sorry, I do not have access to the personal information about individuals unless you have shared it with me in this conversation. How can I access it today? So you see, AI relies on the context. There's what we call the context window, the information it has to provide. So what we are going to do is, let's say you have a company and you want to create a simple chatbot in your company. You have to allow the AI to know that information. So let me ask, what is your last training date? I'm not sure how to ask this. Last training year. Okay, my training includes information up until 2021. So it means from 2022, 2023, 2024 up to 2025. AI general knowledge do not include any of those information. Let's see ChatGPT 5 and see which is like the latest. ChatGPT 5. Save. I'm going to ask this again. The organization must be verified to stream this model. Please go to. Oh, maybe my subscription doesn't cover ChatGPT 5. Sorry. Poor me. 4.1. Save. Do I have access to 4.1? Okay. So 4.1 is even up to date with June 2024. That's pretty much good. So my most recent training includes information up to June 2024. If you have any question or answer, so you see, that's really good. So if I come here and say your system prompt, you are chatting with Acushla, for example, save this and say, hey, what is my name? Going to clear this chat memory. So clearing the memory to a new context. Make sure this enable memory is on. So who are you chatting with? So I'm chatting with Acushla. How can I assist you today? So I've given him the context, I've given him information on who to chat with and all that. So if you ask, let's say, who won the 2025 Oscar? You see, as of now, the winners have not been announced. The 20th ceremony is scheduled to take place early 2025. You see, so now his information stopped at 2024, June 2024. So he doesn't know things on 2025. One other way we could enable that, it's bringing in tools. Tools like SerpAPI allows you to search information over the web. So if you go to say SerpAPI, you can create a small account, a free account. It allows you to search, use Google API to search information. So I did create an account, and I have an account with me added to my Flowise. Let me save this. Let me clear the context window and ask again, who won the 2025 Oscar award? Let's see. So you see, the winners of the 2025 Oscar Award 97 include Best Picture, Anora, the event hosted by Corinne Brand. You see, now it has information. Let's open this up. See, it uses the SerpAPI tool, and use that. The tool was called, so we call search and input this, and the tool definitely returned with an information which he used, the ChatGPT used to return this information. So context is very important in this aspect. So we're going to train, I have a simple data that we're going to use to train. So I'm going to use my wife's data, company data, Exquisite Edibles, to kind of test run this. It's a good opportunity to say, okay, at the end of the day, I use it to build a chatbot for her business and see how that goes. So we have what we call knowledge store. Let's see. So we have this document store where you can put in your document. For example, if I add, let's say, Exquisite Edibles, this contains document company information about Exquisite Edibles. So here, this is it. So now we can have a document loader. I'm going to PDF. There's a doc file. You can upload a doc file. You can upload a PDF document. So let's call this. Okay, I have the information. Let's open. So the document basically contains. Let's see. So it contains information of Exquisite Edibles, a healthy food brand committed to providing wholesome, homemade, and thoughtful prepared foods, founded by Exquisite, blah blah blah, contact, theme. Okay, so these are just simple information that we're going to test out with Exquisite. So code is Exquisite, one document per page. So I'm going to allow this. So let's preview chunks. So it divided this into 4 chunks. So what the chunking does is kind of, if you have a large document, you can split the document into several chunks that allows the model to filter information, search the data vector database very fast, and it kind of help make things better. So split, so I'm going to use recursive character text splitter to split this document into chunks. And let's see, preview 8 chunks. And so I'm going to process this. Let's hope I know how this works. Some files are pending processing. Please refresh for letters. Refresh. Okay, so we have 8 chunks into 5, 6, 3, 5 characters, and so more actions. Well, we need to offset our chunks, so we need to offset it into our vector store. We'll need a database where we want to save this information. So I think Postgres embeddings, OpenAI embeddings. We're going to use OpenAI embeddings, for example. OpenAI flavor key, batch size, vector store, Postgres. Let's use PostgreSQL. I like Postgres. So I'm going to create new. So I think there is this Supabase for Supabase pricing. Okay, at least we can start for free. 5 gig egress, 5 gig cache, 1 gig file storage. So we can start here. Let's say I'm going to use my GitHub to sign up at once. Authorize. Okay, let's say Acushla concept, personal, yeah, let's do this. This is the password we ordered, so it must be strong, hard to guess. So I'm going to generate this and save it somewhere. Security options, advanced, create project. So now I have this, let's say, credential name, Postgres username, Postgres password, the password I generated, yeah. User, where do I get user? I think that has finished setting up, so we could do connect, and we have all the connection string we have. That should be somewhere here. Direct connection, transact, ideal for stateless application like serverless function where each interaction is brief and isolated. Okay, this should be it. So we have user. Going to add this user here on credential name. Maybe let's go Postgres API. Yeah. So add host. Host. Okay, this is host. Database Postgres. We have port 643. SSL, since I'm on localhost, table name, I'm just gonna let the rest remain as that. Looks fine. So this, if you're using the cloud or a point where we've hosted our cloud base, or if you think of using cloud Flowise, you can go sign up. It's free for a certain number of storage, so you can have this online and do your stuff easy, where you can set up your chat and easily embed it somewhere else, which we would talk about that later on when we've had enough projects to see how we can test run it running in live sessions. So record manager, I'm going to still stick with Postgres. Connection, I'm going to use our credentials. Host, the same thing here. Database, same port. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Save configuration. So the record manager here, I think what it does, enables you to manage your record on Postgres. So if you are offsetting data like 2 times or 3 times, so it kind of prevents it and not allow you to have duplicate data. So I'm going to offset, meaning upload my knowledge base or vector, the database information from Exquisite Edibles into our record. So this is going to take a bit of time since it's uploading it on the cloud. Shouldn't be much. It looks like it failed. Please retry. Sometimes it reach out to Discord server, alternatively blah blah blah. So let's try again. So open this offset chunks. So we have configuration. I noticed some of these things are still running, like this one is still running. I think the Supabase is still trying to set up. So let me just try that again one more time. Oh, that failed again. Let's see. Sorry. Options, offset. Oh, let me try this method. Text embedding 3 small. Save config. Offset. So this is failing again. I'm not sure why. Okay, let's try it on the cloud version. I'm just going to try this on the cloud version and see what happens. So I have document store, right? Add new. Document store. So I'm going to do Exquisite Edibles info. This. So add, then we add a document loader, PDF, upload this, and document per page, select splitter, recursive text this. Same process we took previewed. Process. Refresh this to see if it's done. Okay, that is done. The next movement is offset chunks. So select embeddings, OpenAI embeddings. We choose 3 small. Credentials. I'm going to create new. Flowise, create new, Flowise Cloud, generate, done, add, oh, Postgres, create new, yeah, Postgres, API, username, user, password, the password we created, add, hosts, Yeah, database, Postgres, port. So I'm just going to turn on SSL since I'm on cloud. Record manager, same thing. Postgres manager, this, Postgres, port, SSL as well. Save configuration, offset. Document store service, insect into vector store error, document store service, get address, Postgres not found. Oh, I think I got it wrong. So host is this one, right? Let's see again. Let's see. Offset. Host is this here. And here, host is this one for the cloud. Save config. Offset. Self-signed certificate in chain. Offset. See if I remove this. Save config. Offset. Removing the SSL. Oh, that worked. For removing the SSL worked. Test retrieval. Enter a query. What is the price of your parfait? Okay. Makes sense. Okay, so that worked for the cloud. So let's do a simple chat flow. Add agent flow. So we have this OpenAI, chat OpenAI, parameters, Flowise. Let's use ChatGPT 4.1 mini. Yeah, 4.1 is okay. Be a bit precise. So we have to knowledge base, document store, right? We have the Exquisite Edibles. So let's see. It's useful when you need details about Exquisite Edibles, healthy food, pricing, ordering, contact information, and managing custom orders. So return source document. Not sure what that does. Enable memory for history's sake and stuff. Exquisite customer rep agent. So let's try this out. Call this Exquisite rag. So if we say, tell me about your company. I represent Exquisite Edibles company dedicated to providing healthy food for cost. Let's expand this. So he said, I represent Exquisite Edibles, a company dedicated to providing healthy food products. We focus on nutritious, delicious products that cater a variety of dietary needs and preferences. Our offering include a range of wholesome meals and snacks, all crafted with high quality ingredients to support a balanced lifestyle. If you like more on specific details such as our product range, pricing, ordering options, or how to contact, please let me know about what you are interested in. I am interested in your parfait, for example. Okay, so here's a detailed here's a detailed information about parfait. Parfait size is small cups, Sweetener options. Wow. Okay. I like to order the small cup size. Great choice. You've selected a small cup size 200 ml of our parfait for 3.5. To complete your order, you could please let us know your preferred sweetener. You can choose from sugar, no cost, honey, date syrup. Also, let me know if you like to pick up your order or have it delivered, and your delivery address is if needed. Once I have these details, I'll guide you through the next step. Wonderful. Okay. So you see, the small cup is 3.5. So let's say I would like date syrup sweetener. Oh, thank you for your order details. Here is your perfect order summary. Size small cup, sweetener, date. Would you like to pick up your order at number 13 N line warehousing estate with you, or would you prefer delivery? If you would like delivery, please provide your address or let me know your preferred delivery method. Once you confirm, I'll provide the next steps of for payment and ordering services. Wow, I'm so excited about it. This is so cool. So I will be coming to pick up in about 45 minutes time. Okay, thank you for your order. Here's your pickup summary. Order small cup sweetener date syrup. Pickup location. And about your parfait will be freshly prepared and ready for you when you arrive. You can pay at pickup. If you have questions or need to make changes, feel free to let me know. Thank you for choosing Exquisite Edibles. Haha. Now this is so cool. So we can further customize the details by putting certain things, maybe putting a user in the loop or in integrating WhatsApp API, for example. So at this point where the summary has been reached, we can say, okay, if the order has been finalized and all that, so the next thing is trigger an API that sends the summary to a WhatsApp number that allows a human interaction to interfere and follow up with the whole summary, and as well as maybe you can inquire customer name as well. Put in the information on your information to always inquire customer name before proceeding on chat and all that stuff. So we could test things like let's say always try and get the user name or how he or she would like to be addressed, and address him or her as such in subsequent conversations. So let's say, for example, we add something like that, and I'm going to clear this chart, save, and say, for example, I need granular (500 grams). Would you like a regular or the one with extra seats? Regular is okay. Okay, now you see. Thank you for confirming. You've selected the regular 500 grams granola for 7.5. Could you please provide your name or let me know how you would like to be addressed? This will help me assist you better with your order and future requests. Would you like information on how to place your order, payments, or delivery details? Okay. My name is Acushla, for example. Yes, please provide me with delivery payment details. Thank you. Confirm your order, which you've done. Request business. Send your payment confirmation. Would you like to more specific account details and information placing your payment proof if you prefer? So there is even a call to action with order one. Okay. I asked to return some of the products. the source document. Oh, this is beautiful. So I'm going to end this episode here. We can further expatiate and feed your application, maybe your PDF file with more documents that helps the AI to interpret things, maybe things like payment details, your bank account inside the application, and also some conditional loops. So you can have certain conditions where if payment details is provided, you want to proceed to customer, or you want to talk with a real live agent. So we have some conditions, I think. Yeah, sorry, this is so much. So we have condition if else statement, where you remember when we use our flow state, so add certain condition if the value meets this value, so you want to route it to one agent. If it doesn't meet, maybe to send it to WhatsApp chat, or to maybe send an email with that respect, so a real person can pick up the order and see what the conversation was all about. So this is pretty cool. Before we go, I'd like to show you something. So I know some of you wondering, how can you embed this? So if you want to simply embed this inside your application, you can have a pop-up HTML which paste this inside this anywhere in the body tag of your HTML. So let me do this. Spin up a one-page application using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for Exquisite Edibles. You can extract useful info from the text below. So let's see what we got. So we have the HTML file. This, let's see. Okay, this is what he did for me. Pretty basic. I don't like it. No. Let's see what ChatGPT can come up with. So this is ChatGPT. Gemini, that was a terrible job. What is this here? What kind of website is this? Okay. So let's see this one. Save. Okay, this is way better. I think I like this. It follows the color theme that was on the site, but this is not the purpose. The purpose is trying to embed this. So we have this pop-up HTML which we can copy and add it under here and save. So now if we refresh this, there you are. So you have this blue, and we can see how wonderful this is. Easy, you can embed this, so even you can access this URL and make a chat with the ChatGPT and see how it goes. Let's say, hey there, how would you like me to address you? Mr. Let's say Mr. Udwak is fine. Thank you, Mr. Udwak. How can I assist you today? I need I am contemplating, let's make this, I am contemplating on which juice to take, just returning from the gym. So that's great, Mr. Dwak. After workout, it's ideal to choose juice that helps you with hydration, replenish electrolyte, and provide some nourishment. Would you like some healthy juice options or recommendation from Exquisite Edibles if you have preference like fruit juice? Let me hear the recommendations. I just need one to choose which is best for me at this time. Based on your recent workout, I recommend Watermelon Wonder. Nice. Okay. So, guys, this is it. See you in the next episode.